Yo, leaving LA Fitness here. Just in case you haven't been really following me for a long period of time, it is widely known that I've been, in terms of my physique, focused purely on bodybuilding for the last 10 years, up until an injury that I suffered on February 17th. And, it was my responsibility, it was my doing, the injury, but it forced me to take a break from training for the first time in quite a few years, and really had to evaluate what I'm doing with my physique, where I'm going, kind of the future plans for me, because 10 years of intense focus on bodybuilding, a lot of things occurred, injuries and inflammation and just sore joints, creaky joints. I just really had to kind of take a step back. So I want to introduce you guys to a concept that I'm going through right now, and I'm building out kind of the initial phases of what I'm going to be doing. But if you're out there and you've at a point in your life where, maybe the type of training, the style of training, the goals that you're training with, are not what they've been for the past few years, then this video is for you, because I'm talking about body rebuilding. So this is, like I said, you had a great physique before, or a good physique. Maybe you were an athlete. You were somebody that participated in, high-level sports, whether it's at a professional level or, a competitive intramural level, or, maybe you were a bodybuilder. And now you're at a point where things just aren't the same in your life, so you need a new direction. So what I want to do is I want to give you the three most important tips to starting a body rebuilding program. What things you need to focus on. What are the three most important aspects if you're out there and you're going to try to do this on your own? So tip number one, because you're bodybuilding, you're changing the style of training that you're doing things differently. Tip number one is you need to dial in your nutrition. Nutrition is going to be a major component of the transformation and retransformation and rebuilding of your physique. So pick a nutrition plan that's out there, something that's simple, something that is going to ignite and cause a change within your body's physiology. That's got to be the most important thing. You can't just lower the foods that you're eating right now. You need to dramatically shift the process that you go through and how you're organizing your meals. For me, that's been with the carnivore diet. If you're interested in more about that, there's an email below. I'll put that there. Hit that email and just hit me up. I'm just walking in a big circle here in the parking lot, just because the sun is amazing out here right now. So I'm gonna keep going. So tip number one, you gotta dial in your nutrition. Tip number two is to select only a few exercises per body part, 2 to 3. Your training is gonna be strength-based focused. So you want to pick a couple moves that you feel really good doing, that your body can execute, and that it doesn't cause pain or any type of achiness within anything in your body. Let me just switch these hands real quick. Sorry about that hand. And oh, there we go again. Sorry about that. I'm still going to post this video because we're already 3.5 minutes into shooting it. So tip number two for body rebuilding is you have to pick a handful of exercises, 2 to 3, not even a handful, just a select few for each particular body part, and progress, get better and get stronger at doing those. So tip number one, dial in nutrition. Tip number two, pick a few exercises that you can do really well and get stronger in those. And tip number three is to prioritize your rest and your recovery. Now for me, this has been the challenge, because I was somebody that trained for 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day for years. Now, I had to take a lot of time off the gym. So I took 9 weeks completely out of the gym. Maybe once a week, twice a week, I was doing legs. But I couldn't do anything with my upper body because of the injury. So now that I'm back, I'm doing 4 to 5 workouts a week, and that's it. So prioritize your rest, prioritize your recovery. You can look at biohacking practices. If you got questions about that, same email address below. I don't have different emails for questions. They all get filtered through the same inbox. So if you have questions about any of these, hit me up, let me know. But body rebuilding, guys, if you're out there and you want to bring back some level of the physique of what you had before, Now you got to know it's going to be different. It's going to be new. You are not going to build the body that you had when you were 25, but you can build a better one. You can rebuild it. You can become your greatest version. You can live a superhuman life. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit. But that's it, guys. Body rebuilding, 3 tips, 1, 2, 3. I got a water bottle in my hand, so I can't do a full 3, but that's it, guys. If you got questions, like I said, that email's below. If you're looking for a guide to kind of quick start this process, I have a 14-day muscle metabolic reset. It is a strict metabolic reset. It's going to challenge you from a nutritional standpoint. It's going to challenge you from a training and physicality standpoint. It's not the carnivore diet, but if you want to grab that, it's free. There's a link down below. Grab that. But if you want maybe something that's a little more customizable to you, I have a 30-day body rebuilding reset. Super cheap, and it's going to be customized to your body type, to your dimensions, to your training style, etc., etc., etc. So at that email, if you want that, say, hey, I'm interested in the 30-day carnivore reset. My name is so-and-so, and I really like your beard, Frank. Say all that, and I will get back to you. But that's it, guys. Frank Rich over here at the LA Fitness. That's way back there. Circled the parking lot 3 times to deliver this valuable information and content to you. I hope you loved it. I'll talk to you guys soon.